Oh, hi again. It's me. I just got back from my first day of school, my first day of teaching. It was a pretty eventful day. Um, but yeah, we're here in Omigawa in the Chiba prefecture. Um, we've been here since about Monday or so. Monday we drove over from Mito City with our coordinator, who showed me around to seven of my eight schools. It was a pretty long drive. It was just back to back. It took all day. But I got to meet every principal, vice principal, and English teacher. So that was a pretty eventful day. But not as eventful as today. Um, Today I drove out about 25 minutes to Fukuda High School. Elementary school, sorry. Fukuda Elementary School, up by the mountains. So I got in like around 7:30. I was supposed to be in at 8. I met with the principal. We talked a little bit, and he brought me over to my desk in the teacher's lounge. Then I greeted the English teacher, and he went over my schedule with me. My schedule today was pretty much. I pretty much had a free time until the last two periods. Sorry, I wasn't teaching except for the last two periods. I didn't have free time, but I wasn't teaching until the last two periods where I taught 5th and 6th grade. But first, we had I had a small introduction in the assembly room where I met with the student body, which was about 70 kids or so, 1st to 6th grade, ranging in from 6 years old to 12 years old. I gave them my little speech. I told them my name, that I was from New York, and I like Japan, and I like onigiri and okonomiyaki, and they got a kick out of that. And that whole spiel. I'm 24 years old. And then I told them in Japanese, and then the English teacher had me greet each student with, good morning, how are you, nice to meet you. And, they gave me a nice to meet you too. So that was fun. Greeting 70 kids early in the morning. After that, what did I do? I went back to my desk. Now, the school gave me a lesson plan. Usually when you're teaching at an elementary school, either the company will supply you with a lesson plan or the school will. So the school had a lesson plan for me, but it was in a Japanese textbook, which I didn't fully understand. But later on I found out that the English teacher would be going over the lesson plan with me before I actually taught the lesson. So I was at my desk kind of trying my best to go over the lesson plan. I was a little bit stuck, and I didn't have too much to do. It wasn't too important what I was doing, but I tried to keep myself busy. Then I saw some kids outside, and I was like, it's my job to spend time with the kids. Let me go outside and spend some time with them. So I go out, and one of the teacher greets me, and she introduces me to some of the kids in the schoolyard. And when you first meet these kids, they're so amazed by they're amazed by foreigners. Actually, a friend of mine wanted me to videotape the moment I walked into the classroom just to get the kids' reactions. Their reaction of getting a big black man coming into the classroom. But I wasn't able to bring a video camera, so I apologize to her. But when I got to the school, all the kids were just like, eyes wide open, like staring at me, like, oh, hello, konnichiwa, how are you? Nice to meet you. All of that, because when you're 12 years old, and all you have are Japanese people around you in a small little town, and then you have a big dark man, approach you. It's kind of amazing, and it's kind of a surreal moment. So they really gave me a lot of attention, which was pretty cool. But they pointed out how tall I was, and they're like, "Oh, you're so tall," and they tried to reach the top of my head. One kid grabbed my hand, and the first thing he noticed was the palm of my hand is light, but the back of my hand is dark, and he couldn't understand that concept. you're black and you're white. Like, it's like, oh my god, it's crazy. And they're getting excited about the color of my skin, and they're talking amongst each other. Then I hear Obama, Obama, and I just I laughed hysterically because either they compared my looks or the pigment of my skin to Obama's, and I was like, yeah, I kind of like Obama, squishy a little bit. He's half black, I'm all black, but that was hysterical. Like, it was even a little bit of an ongoing joke throughout the day. Some of the kids called me Obama and they chanted, "Yes, we can." So that was pretty cool. So I played a little bit of soccer in the schoolyard. Got my shoes dirty, my pants dirty a little bit. That was fun, which is nice because it's probably physically it's the peak of my day because I don't bike or walk to school. I sit in my car and drive, so at least I get to go out, get some fresh air, and run around. So that was done with. Then what did I do? Went inside, prepared a little bit more for my lesson with the English teacher. With the fifth graders, we went over greetings. Hello, my name is so and so. What's your name? Oh, my name is so and so too. Nice to meet you. Oh, nice to meet you too. So we did a lesson on that. Then I had lunch with my fifth graders, which was interesting because they don't have cafeterias in Japanese public schools. The kids eat lunch in the classroom. And from what I saw, how it works is some of the kids are assigned to go and bring the food in, and they bring it in on carts with with trays and plates and your bowl of soup or whatever it may be, and they distribute trays of lunch to the kids in the classroom. So the fifth graders eat class together, the sixth graders eat class together, and so on. So I had my lunch with the fifth graders, and we had creamed spinach, a roll of bread, or a loaf of bread with chocolate in it, a bowl of tater tots and vegetables, and some milk and a pineapple. So that was cool, and I talked to the kids, asked them what their favorite foods were, what TV shows they liked. Then one of the kids invited me to go out and play soccer. So all the kids came out and played soccer, and we had a big game. I don't know who won because I don't think anyone scored, but that was really fun. And what did we do then? Then it was cleaning time, osoji. And I don't have much time on this video left. What osoji is all the kids, the entire student body basically cleans the school. Vacuuming, mopping, sweeping, everything. They clean the entire school. So by the time I got into the school, every room was being taken care of, and I didn't know what to do. So I grabbed the broom, I rushed to one of the rooms, any of the rooms that weren't half done, and I started sweeping. So I spent as much time with them during the day as I could if I'm not entirely busy. And that's the point of my job, to get to know the kids and to obviously teach them English and spend time with them. So after cleaning time, I had sixth period was my sixth graders. I taught them their ABCs, but not necessarily introducing the ABCs. Basically going over pronunciation. So I had the ABCs on the board, and back and forth, A, B, B, C, C, and of course Japanese pronunciation is different. So there are a few letters that they have trouble with, like V and B, because there is no pronunciation for V in the Japanese language. So I made sure I went over the letters like B, V, G, Z, C, L, M, N. So then we played a alphabet card game, and went back to my desk, said goodbye to the students. One student said, "Bye, Obama," and I got a laugh out of that, of course. I love that they compare me to Obama. But that was pretty much my day, my first day. It was exciting. I learned a lot. And tomorrow I go to a different elementary school, out by the rice fields. It's 40 minutes away. So we'll see how that goes. And I'll keep you updated with my progress. Okay, see you later.